Hey guys, it's Tearing It Up and welcome to my channel, Tearing Up the Music Scene. Today I wanted to start a new series of videos I call Triple T, which stands for Top Tunes Tuesday. In these videos I wanted to talk about new music and new tours that are happening and new albums from your favorite bands, or talk about bands that you may or may not have heard of already. In this episode I wanted to talk about fall tours, which is why this video is appropriately titled Fall Tours Galore, so let's dive right in. There are 3 fall tours that I wanted to talk about today, and each of the lineups is absolutely phenomenal. I wanted to showcase one song from each band and kind of create a playlist for each tour, if you will. So let's get started with the first tour on my list, and that is the Bring Me the Horizon tour. Not only are they touring with Issues, Paris was announced to the lineup, and I couldn't be more stoked. This lineup is absolutely excellent. Like, these 3 artists have great songs and they have such good energy and great crowds, and this is the most anticipated tour of the fall in my opinion. I haven't seen a better lineup in any other fall tour that's been announced. The first song in this 3-song playlist for this tour is Bring Me the Horizon's Drown. This song is one of their newer songs. It was released about several months ago, and I heard it on the radio one day and I was like, family, stop, like shush, like Bring Me the Horizon's on the radio, like oh my god. I was so happy and just so like proud of them because I never heard them on the radio before. And when they came here last tour, I wasn't able to go because it sold out and the resale tickets were like $100-something, and it really bummed me out. So buy your tickets sooner than later because this tour will sell out. The next song I want to talk about is Hooligans by Issues. And I really like this song because I like how it combines so many different elements. Like, it's heavy, there's like screaming, there's like regular singing, and I love how it can go from heavy to like the rappy kind of DJ scratches, like a hip-hop kind of feel. And I just love that about Issues, how I think their ability to combine genres into like this one epic song. And it has a great chorus, and I just really dig it. It's a jam. I saw them live at Warped Tour last summer and on their headliner in the fall, and they're just great guys and they're incredible live, and I can't wait. And lastly, the Paris song I want to showcase is White Noise. I've never seen Paris live before this summer at Warped Tour, and I got to see them a few times, and each time I just kept getting more and more impressed. Their whole White Noise album is just so relatable, and it's something that you can just like, it just fills your whole soul, and like you can connect with it on an emotional level. So it's like, I love the lyrical content, and Lynn's voice is just, it is like superior. She's one of the most talented vocalists I've ever heard, and I'm so glad that they got added to this tour. You should all check out their album White Noise and catch them with Issues and Bring Me the Horizon this fall across the United States. The next tour I wanted to talk about is the AP tour, and that tour consists of Mayday Parade, Real Friends, This Wildlife, and As It Is. And I just think this lineup is great if you just want to bring a few of your friends and like, you know, have your lighter and just throw them in the air and just kind of, you know, like wave your hands. I mean, Real Friends and As It Is probably the more, I don't want to say like heavier, more pop punkier. is that a word? More pop punky than This Wild. I'm trying to film and my grandma's light sensor keeps going off and it leaves me in the dark. I want to lead myself out of the dark. Is that foreshadowing perhaps? Who knows? Definitely think this is one of the more chiller concerts, and by that I mean it's not going to be like one of those crowd surfing, heavily intense mosh pitting, flailing arms that like Attila has or anything. I feel like this is a nice, you know, concert you can go to relax, but like you can still like get pumped up with like Real Friends and As It Is. This Wildlife is great music to listen to when you're just trying to jam out and relax and just have a good time, and they're acoustic, so that's always nice to kind of take a break from the, what do you not call acoustic? I don't know. Amplified. And Mayday Parade is always great. All 4 of these bands blend well together in my opinion, so I definitely think it's a pretty solid lineup. Let's get cracking at this playlist. First song is from Mayday Parade, and it is Jamie all over. And this is my favorite Mayday Parade song. Mayday Parade's music is just so like emotional and so sensitive, and like they just reach into your soul and like pull at your heartstrings, and it's just, you can connect to it, and like so you just feel so like sad. I listen to Mayday Parade quite often, mostly when I'm just like lying in bed at night thinking about life, and they're just one of those bands that you can always listen to, and they make you feel something, and the song is really great and I love it a lot. The next song in my playlist is I've Given Up on You by Real Friends. I think Real Friends, the reason why I like them so much is because they're so real. Like, their lyrics are just so like, you can tell they definitely come from like really personal experiences, and I can relate to them. For some reason I can relate to sad music about missing someone, moving on, trying to forget them, giving up on them. It's just such a relatable song. I can really feel it on a spiritual level. But no, Real Friends is great. I met Dan last summer at Warped Tour. I've really gotten into pop punk recently, and they're one of my favorite pop punk bands, and it's gonna be great. The song from this wildlife that I wanted to feature is called History, and it's also about trying to, you know, move on from someone and giving up on them, and just it didn't work out. You just gotta go on and reach for your dreams. And I really like their music a lot because it's really chill music. It's something you can just sit down to and kind of relax. I saw their set at Warped Tour, and I was sitting in the seats in the amphitheater. I was just kind of chilling out, like, you know, swaying back and forth. And their music's just so, like, soothing, and it's so relaxing, and you can just have a good time without being all like their music's acoustic, and it's just so nice sounding, and it's definitely a lighter sound than the rest of the bands on the tour. And finally we have the band As It Is rounding out the tour lineup, and the song I wanted to feature from them is Cheap Shots and Setbacks, and it is from their newest album Never Happy Ever After. I personally have never listened to As It Is before I saw them live at Warped Tour, and I was just kind of sitting in the grass and they were playing, and I was like, okay, I can dig it. And then I started listening to some of their songs when I heard out about this tour, and my favorite one was this song, and I really like the lyrical content. The lyric that speaks the most to me: we're the kids that are dead inside, but we're the ones that feel alive. Like, that lyric just resonates so much with me, and it's just like, whoa, like, we feel dead, but we also are the ones who want to be alive, and we want to have all these fun experiences and memories. We want to live life. I think they're one of the best new bands that I've been listening to, and it's really cool that they're from the UK, I believe, and I can't wait to actually like see them live and get to catch their full set, and it should be a great time, and I really dig this song. On to the last awesome fall tour that you should definitely check out, and that is the Hollywood Undead Tour with Crown the Empire and I Prevail. I have never personally got to see Hollywood Undead live, and I'm so incredibly excited to be able to do so if I get to go. But I have seen one of their members live before. Well, ex-member, he's not in the band anymore, but his name was Deuce. That was really cool that I got to see him, and I'm really excited for this tour, especially because of Crown the Empire. I got to see them last summer at Warped, and they were just fantastic, and they played main stage the time I saw them, and they had such a huge crowd. It was such a great time. Starting off this tour's playlist is Hollywood Undead's song, Undead. This song, I just think, describes like what they kind of are all about. Just, they keep doing them, you know, and I just love their raps and like their rhymes, and I just love like how like, I don't know, like I can just groove to their songs and see like, bow down. Their songs just kind of flow together, and I really love their album Swan Songs. I haven't really listened to their new stuff, so I kind of have to do that before I go see them. I'm really stoked to hearing their new sounds, and Swan Songs will always be a favorite album of mine, and especially this song, Undead. And if I got to see them live in the fall, that would be super great. Moving on to Crown the Empire, my favorite song of theirs is Lead Me Out of the Dark. It's definitely not a song that is similar to the majority of their other songs. They kind of have a heavy sound, rock, alternative metal sound, And Leave Me Out of the Dark is just this nice change of things. You know, that's not a song like Makeshift Chemistry, and it's just nice to see a different side of them, and like a more vulnerable side. And it's just, I think it's a really great song, and it's just nice to listen to, and I like it a lot. And I hope they play it live at the show in the fall. The last song on this playlist, and the last song that I am featuring in this video, is by the band I Prevail, and it is called Love, Lust, and Liars. And I really dig the title of that song. I was actually watching a lyric video today for this song, and the words were like really like, wow, like in your face, and like you like them, like you're like, wow, these are great lyrics. I really like the sound of this song and how it starts off. I've never listened to I Prevail before, and I never really knew who they were until I looked up this tour. And after hearing a few songs, I definitely probably see myself becoming a fan of them and listening to them more and seeing them on future tours. Their songs are awesome to jam out to and just want to rage, and you're in like a metal mood. And I like the melodies, and I like the chorus of this song too, and this tour is gonna be great, just like the last two I mentioned. These tours are really phenomenal, especially the lineup. I feel like each of these tours was just perfectly planned by like the band gods, and they were like, okay, we'll give these people what they want, we'll put out 3 great tours, and it will be epic, and everyone will have a great time. That's what they did. So thanks for watching Tearing Up the Music Scene's first video of Triple T, and I hope to see you next time. And I hope you guys all go to these tours and check them out, because you won't want to miss them. Be sure to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more videos coming soon, including Beast Coast tour vlogs, Mud Mask Mondays, and more Triple T. Peace, love, and happiness. Stay metal, you pop punks.